we're making beef bone broths this time, and I've got my knuckles in the oven at 400 degrees to toast them for approximately half hour. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make beef broth. Now there is a huge difference between beef stock and beef broth. Beef stock is made strictly with beef bones. Okay? Now, beef stock encompasses all of it. It encompasses the bones, seasonings, parsley, celery, onions, carrots, and beef. Now here I have some stew meat and I have some oxtail, which is going to give the broth an extreme amount of flavor. In addition to that, at the beginning of the video, I showed you me roasting my beef knuckles. These are big, huge beef bones that were cut in half by the butcher. And as you can see, it has a little bit of meat on there and some cartilage. We want all of those good things inside our stock. So at this point in time, I'm going to put the bones into our stock pot. Some of them I've already gotten in there. And we're just going to lay these in here also, because we want all of that good nutrient in our stock. Next, we're going to put our oxtail in. We just kind of fit that in there as we can. It's not going to really matter too much because it's all going to get cooked up, cooked down. And of course, we're going to add in our stew meat also. I'm going to poke that down in there and get that all in there. Next, we're going to take our celery that's just roughly chopped, our clean carrots, and our onion. We're going to put all of that inside our stock pot. Onion skins also. They make an excellent flavor for your stock. We're going to put some garlic in there. We're going to put our parsley on top. Next, we've got like half a teaspoon of tarragon leaves. This is dried tarragon, so remember, anything that's dried is also going to be slightly strong. So we want to have only a small amount. We're also going to put in peppercorns and our old reliable bay leaves. So all of this is going to go into the stock pot, and then we are going to add our water till it comes as close to the top as we can. And we do not want to boil this. Remember, everything has got to be simmered for the next 12 hours, 12 to 13 hours. Now, just like with the stock we made with the chicken, you're going to see foam be produced up here. We want to skim all of that foam off. And at this point in time, we are not going to worry about any fat that will accumulate on the surface. We'll take care of that and address that later on as we get ready to can our beef stock. So we're going to bring you back as soon as we get this up and running and it's come up to temperature and it's simmering. Bring you back and show you exactly what it's going to look like. As you can see, here's the foam that's showing up on the top of it. We want to try to skim as much as that off as we can and discard it. Give our, because we have so many bones in here, Things aren't going to be fitting very well until that meat and the vegetables cook down a little bit. So this is the way it looks, and just like it was with the chicken, it's this way with the beef too. Remember, this is beef broth, not beef stock. Totally different. Okay, we've taken out all of the vegetables, and we're right now going to allow this broth to come back up to a simmer, and we're going to simmer it for another hour to make sure that all of the nutrients inside the beef bones are out and in our broth. We'll bring you back when we get it all jarred up. Okay, it is completely finished. What I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this to cool. I'm going to put it into the refrigerator to be able to skim off all the fat that has been generated from the broth and the meat. So we'll bring you back as soon as it has congealed, and I'll show you how I take off the fat off of my broth. Okay, so you were wondering how I got the fat off of my broth. So basically what I do is I just make a slice in through the extra grease that comes from having beef broth, and all you do is pop it off just like that. Sorry about that. All you do is pop it off just like that, remove it, and then you've got broth underneath, bone broth with that. All you have to do is very carefully remove the fat, and that's what we're after. We're after all of that fat that we don't need in our diet. So I'm going to get this off of here, and I'll get all of this gelatinized broth into some jars so that I can can them. Okay, everybody, this is what my beef bone broth looks like. And as you can see, it is much richer. It is more flavorful, and it's a lot better for you than what you would normally buy from the store. The store-bought stuff is more of a stock. It is not truly made with the way I make it. Mine is extremely rich in collagen because we use the bone. And if anybody wants to, you can look up the benefits of collagen in your diet. And I think this will motivate you to use and make your own, because I'm very big on making food that's more healthy for you, that doesn't have a lot of the chemicals and everything else in it. Now, I'm quite sure everybody's wondering, well, what do you do with the fat? I use the fat because I don't believe in wasting anything. And I don't want fat in my bone broth because this has got to be canned. And I use the fat. I'll heat it up. I'll strain it several times to make sure there's no impurities in it. And I'll make soap with it. This is what I do. I hope this motivates you to make your own. This is much better for you than what you buy at the store. And if I'm doing well, give me a thumbs up. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope it brought you a lot of information. And enjoy your cooking adventures, because this will taste a heck of a lot better than anything that you'll buy at a store. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye now.